How's it going, guys? There we are back, and we're doing another one of these talks about fucking YouTube, I guess. I see there's been a trend going on since last year, maybe middle of last year. I don't remember when it started, of YouTubers doing dumb shit like stealing and not paying train fares, or basically shit like that. Basically, the gist is they steal stuff for the videos, and then afterwards, basically most of them face the repercussions, but there's still some that don't. Like, of course, we've got this guy. I don't know who he is, what his name is. I just remember seeing him on one of the guys I watch on YouTube's video. He just basically didn't pay for the train fares in Japan and got free, well, stole free food. Well, not stole free food. You stole food that should have been paid for. And then you got this guy again. I don't know who he is either. Dude, I don't care about these guys. As should you guys. You should just fucking not care about these guys so they would die out, please. But yeah, this guy, like I said, he harassed someone or trespassed onto some construction site and then also got arrested because of that. And then there's this Japanese YouTuber, I think he's Japanese, I don't know, but he harassed a woman in his video and got arrested for it. I'm pretty sure it says here, but it's allegedly, so it might be wrong. And then the biggest scam of them all is this guy called Pete Z. It's like a new channel he started 3 years ago. Started with cryptocurrency shit, or well, yeah, basically cryptocurrency shit, and then how to flip money from Facebook and all these other things. And basically another money YouTuber, just showing off his money, trying to, I don't know, what the fuck ever they want to do. But recently, he went to Singapore and allegedly stole $100,000 luxury vacation, which did not happen, obviously, because otherwise he would be in jail. Singapore is one of the most strict countries in the world when it comes to their laws. So actually, he should go to jail just for insinuating it. But of course, people can't just send him to jail for doing nothing. But this fucking kid, dude, I don't know how old he is, but he does look 12. But basically, what happened is he went into this high-end hotel in Singapore. It's like the three towers with a boat shape on top of it with infinity pools and what. But he went in there and basically snuck into the the swimming pool area, as you see here. I'm gonna put a clip here. Don't know why.
Bro, where am I right now? We made it. Hey, we gotta get out of the way of that worker. There's a worker right there.
But yeah, you see the clip there, and he basically points out workers just doing the job as if they're looking for him, which they won't, because if you're in that part of the hotel, they're not going to think that you don't belong there. They're not going to go around asking everyone, show proof that you live in here, of course. But he did that, went around a bit, then he tried to sneak back in because he went out for some specific reason. I did not watch the entire video because I feel like it doesn't deserve the time of day. So, but the kid, he snuck out and tried to sneak back in, and he's just like, no, we can't go through the main door. They might recognize me. But because it turned out there was like an article written over it. It turns out he's actually a guest at the hotel. He paid to stay there. He paid for everything basically. So he was just afraid people will not stop him. He wanted a bit more drama content. So he tried to sneak through the casino where they tried to say, okay, you can go in, but you need to stop filming. You're not allowed to film in there because they've arrested like 5 YouTubers or 5 people filming in the casino in the past, I don't know how long. But they did arrest 5 people, and you can get like up to 2 years in jail for that shit. So I don't know if it's worth it, but he basically just faked it out, made like the whole thing he was not filming and what. And then after that, he went to dine at the hotel's restaurant, which is a 5-star restaurant, of course. They charge everything to your room. So he just acted like he charged it to a different room that he didn't know was living there. He bought like $500 cognac for some fucking reason. I don't think it was whiskey, but $500 for a shot of cognac is fucking ridiculous. Why would you do that if you're not even an enjoyer of that? He basically just asked for the most expensive thing to promote his video, like, oh, and then in the video, he also said he's going to give 10% of whatever he spent here that he's not paying for, whatever he stole, to like some organization in no, in Singapore for poverty, basically, yeah, for poverty. And I just don't understand how people actually watch this guy without getting super annoyed. Because first of all, he's showing children, other people on here, that it's okay to steal, and also showing them how to do it technically, if you think about it. Because there's also a scene, I'll put it in here, where he steals a worker's card. You know, it's probably his own that he placed there, but still, it's a card that he stole, an access key card for a room or something, stole again. But just look at this shit. It's fucking crazy.
There's a key card right there.
And after that, after fucking everything, later on when the video came out and Singapore's, I guess I don't know who got a hold of the video. They went to the hotel and just asked, and it was confirmed that he was paying for everything. He was a paying guest there. So this whole video was basically bullshit. And then he went to all the trouble. Let me quickly just. He went through all the trouble to literally just comment back at people. Because a lot of people basically just said, what the fuck's happening? A lot of people basically just said, we saw the article, it was fake, blah, blah, blah. And this guy actually fucking acted like they were trying to hide that he did it because he got away with it. And I was just like, excuse me, bruh, how the fuck do you get that from that? You know, why would someone try and hide that you did that? They would just arrest you if you did that. So, yeah. Like here, I'll like record this fucking as well. They like Zoke is what Zoke's is what fuck Zoke Singapore debunks YouTubers' claims of sneaking in while masquerading as Justin Bieber's cousin, and he's just like this is kept in the fucking comments. How old is this guy that he has to do these things? I don't understand that. But there's a lot. There's one where he's like, where's this fucking thing? I need to find it now. He's like, bro got exposed by Singapore's media for paying for this, and he's like, it's called what? Yeah, lol, you guys are hilarious. Believe the writer named By the way, in the whole article, the was the subtitle, you know, for the article, of course, and is because they're like, it makes you think. You're like, you know, that's why they put it there. It's like for dramatic effect. And this guy doesn't even know how to read an article. He doesn't even know who the guy is that wrote the article about him. You know, it's just crazy that people do this. He's no idea why you keep denying that you paid for everything. For what? Like, I'd still watch this even if you literally paid for everything. It's still entertaining. And he's like, well, it's because I don't pay, but also I appreciate. Why does he want to stick to the stick that he's stealing shit? I don't know, man. But this guy, people like him and these others that I've called, like, that caught my attention, I guess, they should really just be kicked off YouTube. YouTube should really prioritize getting people like this fucking off of their site because it's really bad influence for, of course, the younger generation who's growing up with YouTube. Imagine your young child, yeah, I'm not going to say boy, young child is watching this little fucking idiot. And he's like, oh, I can steal stuff. It's okay. He doesn't get arrested for it. And then he starts stealing like little money out of your pockets and shit like that. Of course, if you're a good parent, your child won't do that because he would know this guy's fucking dumb. But of course, there are some children, most children are influenceable through people they watch, of course. So I don't understand why these people do that. But yeah, they should really just try and get people off the site that do dumb shit like this. And here's another one. Why you lying, bro? You paid to get into Zoic, I think it's called. And he's like, well, I didn't lie. Singapore just doesn't want everyone to know I got away with it. dude, it's a country. A country will arrest you if you actually did something like this. They're not gonna try and stick it up like, oh, this YouTuber that fucking barely anyone knows stole from us. We have to cover it up before we look like total idiots. That's not how it works. They'll fucking arrest you and you'll have repercussions for your actions, of course. But yeah, this is another example of you did not get hit as a child enough by your parents if you did something really bad. Okay, that sounds bad. No, don't hit your children. But yeah, it's just, of course, default back to his parents probably because it's going to sound bad, but most American parents don't know how to raise their children. They are very lenient on their children and they basically don't ever, most of the time, don't ever do anything to their children. They always take their children's side. Like, that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be there to guide your children. And I don't think that these people are actually doing that for their children and they end up like this idiot. But yeah, I just wanted to address that shit. Don't know why. Any case, if you guys end up enjoying this video and hate these fucking people, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, notify yourself, and upload by brilliant with the click the notification bell. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever try and like throw money in people's faces just for video, you know, and especially not steal. But yeah, that's just my personal preference, of course. But yeah, just spread Neptune word like Fire Sam, of course. And hopefully, you guys enjoy, and hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.